Hey there, it's Rachel. I am in my apron. Don't know if you can see it, but oh, yep, there it is. It's mine. It's got my name on it. I'm backwards. Got the camera turned around so that I can talk to you for just a few minutes, but I'm getting ready to do some baking and get this done. I have been baking and baking and baking and making treats, and now we're going to get a bunch of this stuff done this weekend so that I can get it all packaged up and get it ready to go by Christmas Eve. That's the goal. So I have a grocery haul. I had to go to 3 different stores, maybe 4 today, to find everything that I needed, and it's kind of all mixed together. But I went to Walmart finally and took my butt in the store so that I could find what I needed. I have been having trouble finding Christmas sprinkles, of all things. I mean, they're everywhere usually, but I could not get my hands on many at all. I did find some at Michael's one day, but I just wanted the regular old green, red, and white sprinkles. I also needed some, what are they called? Little loaf pans that you would make little loaves of bread, and I was not finding this stuff, and I couldn't order it, and I'm just, so anyway, finally I went into Walmart this morning, and yeah, it was nuts. And yes, I almost got in 2 car accidents today. So people, we all want to survive. If you're out there and you're driving, take a couple minutes, look around. Don't put your car in reverse and back up without looking behind you, that kind of thing. So anyway, it's crazy out there, but it always is this time of year. So just try to keep your sanity, try to stay safe. That's, you know, I don't like being out there at this time, but sometimes we have to do it. And so today was my day. I got out there, I shopped. I got Christmas presents. I won't be showing those, but I will show you a little bit of the food haul that I got. It's pretty much all sweets, but I should be able to get all of my Christmas baking done now, finally, since I have all of my ingredients on hand. I was able to get some gift basket, or not baskets, but boxes to package up my cookies and my fudge and all that good stuff so that I can get these gifts given away. So anyway, I'm going to turn you around so that you can see what I got. So we're going to start right here. I got another big jar of peanut butter so that I can make some of that delicious peanut butter fudge. I want to do chocolate peanut butter. So all you do with that is you melt your peanut butter and you melt your chocolate frosting and you mix them all together and let it chill. And then you have a really quick, easy, instant fudge. So got that. These are the sprinkles that I found at Michael's, and then later on got sprinkles at Walmart, but that's all right because I want a lot. And I thought these were really, really cute. These are so pretty to me. I don't know if you can see it, but they've got all these different sizes mixed in, and I love that they have the really light colored green and the dark green in there and the white, so those will be really pretty. And then I picked these up at Walmart. I've been desperately seeking sprinkles this year. My husband did get me 2 containers with the red and green sugar in it. I guess that's what it is, just the sugar type ones, which I've used so far, and I like having those on hand too. But this has the just the regular sprinkles and the little trees and stuff, and that's what I was really looking for. I did pick up some red frosting. I thought I would save myself a little bit of trouble when I do my brownies and not have to deal with the food coloring and get my fingers all stained up and all that. This funfetti frosting came with these sprinkles, so I'll just be putting those aside and saving those for another day when I'm doing baking during another year, or not another year, but another month, a birthday, Halloween, whatever, you know. It'll just go into my baking tub, and when I need it, it'll be there. As long as I don't open the lid part, I should be able to save it, right? Yeah, see, I can save that. And so anyway, this one came with like the yellow and the, I don't know if it's navy blue or black, but the light green and the blue. So that'll be fun for one of the something that comes up. You know, there's always boys, there's always football stuff happening. So, yeah, boy events, you know, that's what I meant to say. So anyway, here's some green frosting, and I'm going to be doing more, just some brownies, just from a mix, frosted with sprinkles. And that's just a really easy way to make a sweet treat for somebody. I was looking for some of the bark, the dipping, whatever that crap is called, and I couldn't find it. I got it the other day and used it, but now I couldn't find it. But Walmart had these trays, so I'm gonna give those a try this time. I've seen people on YouTube use them, and it looked like it was pretty easy, so I got the vanilla and the chocolate. So we're gonna see what we can dip. I'll dip as many things as I can in that. So I've got my frostings and my coating mixes, some sprinkles, peanut butter. I saw these cute little circus animals at Dollar General. I just thought they were really cute. And you know, at Christmas you're always putting together little trays and whatnot, and that these would be good little fillers. It looks like they've got some rainbows. I can't talk today, so sorry. But some reindeer, and maybe it's all reindeer, I'm not sure, but I thought they were really cute. And animal crackers with frosting, they sound good. We'll do it. So another thing that I found that's already, oopsie, sorry about the dogs that are continuously barking. That is just such a part of our life. Our neighbors' dogs bark all the time that we've just gotten so used to it. So I hope that they stop soon and it doesn't bother you too much. But anyway, excuse me. I saw these Oreos at the store and thought I am going to give those a try because I don't like Oreos at all. And so I know that's weird. Everybody is like, how do you not like Oreos? But I don't like Oreos. So when I saw these in their gingerbread, I was like, huh, maybe I might like those. And so I got those, and we're really kind of excited to try those out. So there's always those store-bought treats that are so good. And so, you know, if you're not a baker or candy maker or whatever, go ahead and buy up the store-bought stuff. Why not? That's what it's there for. Okay, so moving on, I picked up a couple of bags of Kisses and M&Ms, and that's going to go into some cookies, which I'm getting ready to get going as soon as I'm done with this haul. And then some Kisses with the almonds in it. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with those yet, but I have them on hand in case I need them. I love them all by themselves anyway, and hopefully I can stay out of the bag. I picked up this little scooper to scoop my cookies with. I didn't have one, and they just happened to be sitting there with the sprinkles and stuff, and it was only 98 cents. So I had to get one, of course. I need that in my life. And so then I got these, what are these things? They're snowman noses and eyes, looks like. So you got the little eyes up here and the noses down there. And I'm like, okay, I do know that down the line here, I need some eyes, and the noses are a bonus. I'm sure I will use them up. Got some gum to go in my purse. And then a pie crust. I don't have any plans to make a pie, but you never know come Christmas Day what's going to come up. I am such a let's figure it out on the way type of person. It's ridiculous. But anyway, these monstrous size marshmallows. Oh my goodness. So I thought last second, what would I want to do with this dipping stuff? I'm anticipating having a lot of the chocolate and vanilla dipping, the candy coating stuff left over. And so you know how it gets then that you just start dipping everything in it. And so I thought I'd do some marshmallows and put those in treat baskets too. And then I saw these huge marshmallows and thought, now who wouldn't want to eat one of those big bad boys, you know, dipped in chocolate and sprinkles and all that good stuff. Okay, well, I know I wouldn't, but somebody will. They're getting them anyway. Alrighty, so moving on to more mixes and stuff that other people have done for me. Like Pillsbury is going to help me out with something. I just know they are. I'm not sure what it'll be, but I picked up this vanilla white cake mix because I know that I can do cake mix cookies, or I can add food coloring to it, or jello, or whatever, and make a fun Christmas dessert out of it, or a treat of some kind. Cake balls, cake pops, I don't know, but I wanted to have this cake mix on hand just in case I needed it, because I am not trying to get back out there and go to the store for anything else. And in a pinch, I can come up with something with a plain old cake mix. All right then, and as far as cake mixes go, I usually will get a cherry cake mix, but I picked up this strawberry one because I could not find a cherry cake mix, because we are big fans of cherry chip loaf. And what I do with that is usually use the cherry cake mix, and then I use all of the cherry juice from the cherry jar in place of water in the cake mix. And then I take the cherries. I don't do 2 jars, but anyway, when I do this, maybe I'll share the recipe with you guys if you want it. And then I take my cherries and I chop them up and add them to the cake. And I just make them in little loaf pans. And so that's what I picked up today. So these are, oh, I don't know. This isn't what I thought it was. Yeah, yep, it says they can go into the oven, so we're good. I thought that they could be in the oven. That's what I needed. So I'm going to make my batter, and if I don't use the strawberry mix, then I'll just revert back over to this white mix that I have. And once I get the cherry juice in it, it'll have that red coloring that I want. Anyway, so they get baked up in these little loaf pans and put a nice little glaze on it. And it's kind of a recipe that comes from a movie called The 12 Dates of Christmas. I really like that show. It has the guy in it from Saved by the Bell and Elizabeth Smart. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. And so my daughter and my daughter-in-law really like that cake. And so it's kind of become something that they look forward to. So next I have a couple little packs of sugar cookie mix, and that's going to be part of another fudge recipe. So what we do is you heat up your baking chips, and then you add a 1/4 cup of the sugar cookie mix to it, and you melt it in melt it all down with some of this sweetened condensed milk. That came from Dollar Tree, and so did these. The cherries were from Dollar General, and the white chocolate chips were from Walmart, and the little treat kits were also from Walmart. But anyway, you mix your white chips and your sugar cookie seasoning, and then in the end you just swirl your sprinkles around in it, and then you get that cool Christmas coloring that you want. And so that's another fudge recipe that I'll be doing. And some of the cool little gift boxes that I picked up were like these. This one's from Hobby Lobby. It was 50% off of, I don't know how much, but it only cost me a couple dollars for this pack, and it has the little dividers. That would be great for like different kinds of cookies, or even to do a little mini charcuterie if you wanted to give somebody a charcuterie, a personal charcuterie for a gift. And then I picked up these 3 treat boxes. So again, I have like lots of fudge and lots of cookies and just all kinds of stuff that's going into these kits. And again, more. And so we're going to get those put together today. Going to get some baking done. And I think I'm good to go with those boxes. And hopefully this weekend will be the last that I'll be working on those. And so the last thing that I have just to go on the treat wagon, because I have like this fear that I don't have enough to go in these baskets, is some these knockoff Ritz crackers from Dollar General. So like if all else fails and I feel like there's not enough variety, or I need a little something for another basket or something, then I will just do something with these crackers, maybe put some peanut butter on them and dip them. I'm not sure, but if nothing else, I can just dip these in the chocolate and then put sprinkles on them and they'll be good. Like I said, when you don't know what to do with something, just dip it in chocolate. So I'm really sorry, but the dogs are just not going to stop barking. And, you know, I think two of my neighbors have Chihuahuas and they are just relentless. And we have 2 dogs ourselves, so we don't really have room to complain because ours are out there doing stuff too. And so in our neighborhood, the dogs just kind of rule. So I did pick up a couple of things for dinner while I was out, and just things that I wanted to have on hand. And since I'm going to be so busy doing some Christmas baking, I decided to take it really, really, really easy on dinner tonight. So we are having some roasted garlic mashed potatoes, and we are going to have some smoked sausage. Not sure if I'll need all of this, but I've been wanting smoked sausage with sauerkraut, but my husband likes his smoked sausage with beef gravy and on mashed potatoes. So that's what we're doing. And I got this sausage also. Not sure. I just knew I would need it somewhere. And I want sauerkraut, so I'm going to maybe just divide that and do 2 different versions of this. I also forgot to add that I picked up a couple of gift cards. I didn't mean to include that in my haul, but I have young men in my family who will appreciate Little Caesars pizza. And so those are just a couple stocking stuffers, and I wasn't going to do any of the Christmas gifts that I picked up today. But I've been busy, been out there. I got a lot done. I'm ready. Just have to do a little wrapping. And I did pick up some of this cornstarch just to keep in my pantry. Nice big container of it, and some brown gravy, which, you know, duh. But anyway, it is what it is. And I do use a lot of brown gravy, so I went ahead and picked up this big container. And that is it for this haul. And I am ready to get to work. Well, thank you so much for sticking it out with me, even though the dogs were barking the whole entire time. But that is our life. And if I waited for it to get quiet around here before I popped on to talk, you'd never see me. But anyway, I am going to jump in and get probably super dirty. I've already spilled my powdered sugar all over the floor, and I couldn't even get my dog to lick it up. That's just how much help I'm getting this season. So anyway, thanks for sticking it out through this video and my little haul. I'm gonna start baking. Bye.